Welcome to GatorsZone.com. I'm Chris Harry alongside Scott Carter. The Gators defeated the Tennessee Volunteers 31-17 tonight in the Swamp to open their SEC season. But it wasn't the fact that the Gators won the 9th time in a row in this series that was the big story in this game. It's the loss of Jeff Driscoll for the season with a broken leg. Where do the Gators go from here offensively? I think Tyler Murphy may have told us that.
Yeah, I think we got our answer really from the mid-first quarter on. I mean, Tyler Murphy came in and really looked composed from the start. You got to remember, this is a guy who's been in the program. This is his 4th year in the program, but he'd never thrown a college pass until this afternoon. Completed his first pass of the game to Quentin Dunbar, and really from there, he just kind of settled the team. And all the players after the game just talking about him, they said he entered the game like that. He really didn't have a nervous energy about him, and you could tell because that first quarter was really rocky for both teams, but the Gators eventually found their footing with Murphy leading the offense and come away with a 31-17 win.
Those of you who stayed with us during the preseason, during our practice updates, Scott Carter and I mentioned any number of times, Tyler Murphy looked pretty good in those practices the first week after Jeff Driscoll was recovering from that appendectomy. Yeah. That kind of carried over into this, and kind of settled him in probably, with this Battlefield promotion.
Yeah, you see him on a practice field, and once in a while you kind of wonder, well, maybe why is he not getting more of a look than he is? But he throws a nice ball. He's a scrambler, kind of like Driscoll is. He uses his mobility a lot, and I don't think from moving forward from here on out, the offense is going to change a lot. Muschamp mentioned that afterward. I mean, they're not going to have to make huge adjustments on offense, but Murphy just showed a nice pocket presence. He had a few nice throws, a long throw to Quentin Dunbar. He ran for a 7-yard touchdown, and he got out on the outside. And I think I was most impressed in just the way he was able to scramble and almost made it look effortlessly. And he found some guys on throws, and other plays, he just threw the ball away and move on to the next play.
134 yards passing, I believe 84 yards rushing. He got some help, obviously. Solomon Patton gave him a big play, kind of settled him down a little bit with that nice touchdown pass down the sidelines.
Yeah, we've seen Solomon Patton emerge as kind of a playmaker here, especially the last 2 games. I mean, that's something that the Gators went into the season. They wanted to know who was going to step up, and Solomon Patton looks like the early leader for that role, and he did. He had a nice, 52-yard catch and run touchdown from Murphy, and they really needed that at that moment because Murphy had just gotten into the game. Tennessee was ahead. The fans were kind of edgy after Driscoll gets hurt. Patton makes that play, and then it seems just to kind of calm everything down.
We've talked totally about the offense. Let's talk about the defense a little bit, which only had 6 turnovers, and this was 2 weeks. For the last 2 weeks, they've been percolating on Will Muschamp, kind of throwing some blame their way, even though they held Miami to 215 yards in that 21-16 loss 2 weeks ago. They played spectacular today.
They really did. I think at one point Florida had 278 yards of offense. Tennessee had 79. And, I mean, this defense has the look of a special unit. They'd only forced 2 turnovers coming into today's game, both of them Vernon Hargrave's interceptions. They forced 6 turnovers today. I mean, if they can force turnovers consistently the way these guys tackle and rush the passer, especially up front, Dante Fowler, I'd hate to been the guy trying to block him today because he was just really a force there in this game. But this defense really is coming together, and now with Murphy moving into the offensive role, they're still going to rely on their defense like they normally do, and if they keep playing like this, I mean, who knows how good they can be.
We'll be talking a lot about the defense, and we'll certainly be talking a lot about Tyler Murphy in the coming days and weeks. He is the Gators quarterback going forward. I'm Chris Harry. He's Scott Carter. Thanks for joining GatorsZone.